Hey! Welcome back to the channel, friends. Grab your snacks, get comfy, and let's talk about everyone's favorite walking green flag, our soft-spoken heartbreaker, the one and only Eunwoo. So recently, Eunwoo sat down on the YouTube channel 1TheK and they gave him a mission: search his own name on a portal site. Yep. Straight up, type it in and scroll through the internet's endless buffet of facts, rumors, and fan theories about himself. And let me tell you, what followed was pure comedy, soft boy honesty, and just the right amount of secondhand embarrassment. The first thing that popped up? A nickname. And not just any nickname, Minister of the Ministry of Face. Yup, apparently someone out there decided that Eunwoo isn't just good looking. He's so handsome he deserves a government position for it. But of course, being the humble king that he is, he just laughed and said, "No, I never heard that in school. I just like playing soccer and basketball. I was always at academies. No one called me that." And you just know that if any of us had that face, we'd be printing that nickname on business cards. But here's where it gets extra cute. When asked what nickname he actually likes, he said his favorite is Chastar, because his mom calls him that on the phone. Imagine being so famous and still choosing the nickname your mom made up. I'm sorry, that's adorable. His mom literally be out here like, "Chastar, did you eat?" And he's just like, "Yeah, mom." The way he talks about her, you can tell he's such a mama's boy, and we love that for him. Then he came across an article saying he ranked third in his entire middle school class. And instead of flexing, he just goes, "Well, it proves I went to a lot of academies." Like, okay, Brainiac, you can chill. He made it sound like being top 3 was just an accident that happened while solving math problems between soccer practice and violin lessons. We get it. You're good at everything. And then we got to the infamous shirtless photo situation. You know the one. The one that basically melted Stan Twitter. It was taken during a photo shoot in Cebu. And when he saw it pop up, he was like, "Ah, yeah, the staff took that. I still have the pic. Maybe I'll post it one day. It's Instagram worthy." Excuse me, sir. That's been Instagram worthy since the moment it hit the camera roll. The way he talks about it so casually, like he just accidentally created art while standing near a palm tree. But now, let's talk about the real tea. The dating rumor. Yep. He read an article about himself that mentioned the time he was spotted sitting at a cafe in Los Angeles with India Isley, Olivia Hussey's daughter. Now, if you've been in the fandom for a while, you'll remember this. The internet basically combusted overnight. People were like, is he dating her? What were they doing? Who took the photo? And then Eunwoo, looking so nervous and cautious on camera, just goes, "Is this all right to read? Like, sir, we're the ones sweating here." Turns out it was all for work. They weren't on a date. She was the female lead in his music video. They were filming a scene together. The cafe moment? Just 2 actors on a break between takes. His agency even confirmed it back then, but it's always fun to hear it from him directly. And the way he explained it so sweetly, you could tell he didn't want people making assumptions about her either. Total gentleman. And speaking of that music video, let's take a moment to appreciate his solo album. Yep, he officially debuted as a solo artist with an album called Entity. And the title track, Stay, was basically like a hug in song form. Soft vocals, emotional lyrics, and a dreamy music video that made you want to cry and text your ex at the same time. And guess what? He co-wrote it. Every single track had pieces of him in it. From warm ballads to mid-tempo tracks that felt like walking alone at night with your headphones in. It wasn't just a vanity project. It was genuine artistry. And the way he pulled it off while juggling acting gigs? Legend behavior. Okay, now, let's rewind a bit and look at this guy's timeline. Because Eunwoo didn't just pop out of nowhere. Our boy debuted in 2016 with Astral, looking like a literal anime character. And even from the start, people were like, who is that visual? Is he even real? But what makes him so lovable is that he never leaned too hard into the pretty boy persona. He's goofy, a little awkward, laughs at his own jokes, and always polite. His acting career started slow and steady. Web dramas, little roles, until bam, he landed My Eye as Gangnam Beauty. And that's when the real chaos started. Suddenly, everyone and their grandmother was watching him be cold and mysterious while low-key falling in love. Then came rookie historian Kue Young, where he wore hanbok and made historical dramas cool again. And then True Beauty. Oh boy, if you didn't fall for him during True Beauty, are you even human? His role as Lee Soo-hoo gave us everything: angst, eye smiles, and locker room scenes that caused national meltdowns. After that, he went full fantasy with Island, wielding swords and fighting demons like a K-drama version of an Avenger. He even filmed underwater scenes that looked straight out of a Marvel trailer. Then in A Good Day to Be a Dog, he played a teacher cursed to turn into a dog whenever he kissed someone. Yes, it sounds weird, but somehow he made it sweet, romantic, and absolutely chaotic. In 2024, he starred in Wonderful World and showed us a new side: dark, emotional, intense. People couldn't believe how much he'd grown as an actor. Critics praised him for the depth he brought to the role, and fans cried buckets. And then in 2025, he surprised us again by filming a Netflix superhero drama called The Wonderfools. Think Spider-Man vibes, but Korean edition, with Cha Eun-woo trying to save the world while his powers glitch randomly. Chaos, but also peak entertainment. But let's not forget the real twist of 2025, his military enlistment. Yep, it's happening. On July 28th, he'll be joining the military band, which honestly feels like the most Cha Eun-woo thing ever. He passed the audition and everything. And of course, in classic Cha Eun-woo fashion, he didn't want fans to come to the enlistment site. He wants it quiet, respectful, no fuss. Just him, his trumpet, and a new chapter waiting to start. He said before that he used to Google himself a lot when he was younger, but he stopped because sometimes the comments would hurt, which makes sense. Even someone as loved as him isn't immune to internet negativity. But during the 1THK episode, he said reading the funny, creative stuff from fans made him smile, and that reminded him why he does what he does. It's not just about fame or image, it's about connection. Okay, time for some rapid-fire fun facts, because this video isn't complete without a little extra Stan material. He wanted to be a soccer player when he was a kid. Midfielder, to be specific. His dribbling was legendary in elementary school. He can cook. Like actually cook. Moonbin once said his kimchi fried rice was better than most restaurants. And most heartwarming of all, he quietly donates to student scholarships in rural areas. He doesn't talk about it, but fans found out, and we love him even more for it. So what's next? After the military? Well, insiders are already teasing a post-service comeback. Maybe a second album, maybe a musical, maybe a drama where he plays a villain. But for now, we just want to send him off with love and a playlist of his own songs on repeat. That's it for today's deep dive into the beautiful chaos that is Cha Eun-woo's life. Did anything surprise you? Have you recovered from the cafe photo? Or the shirtless Cebu pic? Let me know in the comments below. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video if you found it fun, or if you learned something new about our sweet Chaster. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.